Welcome to the Trenton Area Soup Kitchen Adult Education and Word Preparedness Program Computer Basics Digital Literacy course. Today is Introduction to Email. This class is for beginners and those new to using computers and basic email usage. The class objective is to learn email and its advantages, types of email providers, how to create an email account, what is an email inbox, how to add an attachment, how to send an email, how to organize email messages, email features, and email terminology. What is an email? An email is short for electronic mail. An email is an online message delivery system. Email is a message which is sent and received using the internet. It delivers private messages to individuals and groups. These messages are delivered to the recipient's email box, usually within seconds. You can attach files to the email messages and even put images within the message body. When you create an email account, you're setting up an email address. You will need an email provider to create the account. An email provider is a website that hosts your email account, such as the examples below. Google, Yahoo, and Microsoft. They're all email providers. Then the email address. Email addresses are written in a format that includes a username, an @ and the email provider's domain as the examples listed below. To create your email account, go to your browser window and type in yahoo.com. Now click on the sign up button, fill out the form, adding your name, your age, your gender, and date of birth, and all the other information as requested on the form, and add in a phone number just in case you can't remember your password, and they'll be able to send you a temporary password so that you can get back into your account. And after you've created your account, each time you go in to the account, you will need your username and your password, or your email and your password. Now, to create a Gmail account, this is the screen that you will see, and you would complete the information just as you did with the Yahoo. And they pretty much ask the same thing. Decide what you want your email to be. And sometimes when you're creating your email account, someone else has already chosen that email. So they'll give you a variation that you can choose from, or you can use a different email. So you would go in to accounts.google.com and then create the account and complete the form. And of course, you use your phone number as a way for them to verify that you are who you are if you lose your password, and also as a two-step verification process for security. Email inbox. Now for this presentation, I'll be using Gmail as an example. The image below is an example of an inbox. This is where you will view your messages and manage your emails that you received. The example shows the sender, the subject, the message, and the date. This screen here shows an example of an email that was received. As you can see here, it has the email address, and it's basically like a letter, an electronic letter. When you have an email message that you've received from someone, you have the option to reply to the message or forward the message. As you can see, example 1, or number 1 rather, it shows you the message. Number 2 gives you the option to reply or forward the message. And then you also have a third option. When you click the 3 dots, there's a drop-down window that comes down and gives you multiple other options, such as reply or forward, print, you can delete the message, report it as spam, and a few other options that are listed. When you open your email, you will have a Gmail sidebar. The area is on the left of the email inbox or the message that you're looking at. So it'll show your sent items, your drafts, and a few other options as listed in the example that you're looking at. You can collapse that by simply clicking on the hamburger menu at the top left. At the bottom of the sidebar, you will see More. More contracts to hide things that you rarely use. You can drag and drop things from the sidebar into the More listing to hide them as well. So if you look at the example, it has your inbox. It also has your sent emails, any emails that you started working on but didn't finish, or your drafts. And then you also can create email folders where you can drag and drop the emails that you've sent and the emails that you have received. You also see spam, and you also see a trash can. Compose, add attachments, and send an email. When you type an email, you'll be using the Compose window below. This is where you'll add your email address of the recipients, the subject, the body of the email, which is the message itself. That's the area outlined in red. You'll also be able to add various types of text formatting as well as an attachment. Now, as you see here, as pointed by the arrows, this is what you would click, the pencil, to create a new email. That's the pencil icon. And then the 2 is the person who you'll be sending the email to. And then the subject, whatever you would like to name the email message. This is an example of a new email message after you've clicked the pencil icon. It would open up to the new message. And as previously stated, the recipient is the person you'll be sending it to, the subject line, and then the body of the email message where you'll be typing in your message. And at the bottom, if you look, you will see outlined in red is where you'll be able to add an attachment. So when you create your email, you would click Compose with a pencil. And if you want to add an attachment, which could be music, it could be an image, it can be a PDF. The format would have to be PDF, RTF, PNG, GIF, or a JPEG. And then you also have to pay attention to the size of your attachment. Most of the time with the email providers, if the file is too large, it will let you know that the file is too large and you would need to resize that image. So here you can see 3 options. You can attach the attachment from your drive, your computer drive or your device. You can attach it from the Google Drive, or you can attach a picture that you have saved in your Google Drive. Now, the first option, to attach from your device, that would open up your computer drive. Now, you can attach from a flash drive, or you can attach from your computer itself. So you can go into your downloads or any other area of your device and attach whatever image you would like. The second option would be to attach from your Google Drive. Once you click the drive, it will open it up, and then any images that you have that would fit the specific file format would then be attached to your email. And the third option would be images or photos that you have saved in your account, your Google account, and you can click and attach. You have the option to attach a photo and an image from your album, your photo album. You can attach from your device, or you can even attach from a website if you have their website address. And once you've attached that file, it will appear at the bottom of your email. After you've added your recipient, your subject line, and your attachment, and the body message, then you can click send. If you're not satisfied with the message or you change your mind, you can always delete the message by clicking on the trash can. Email features. When you're typing your email message, you'll have the option to add formatting to the message. Those features are located at the bottom of the Compose window, and they're outlined in red. If you'd like to add some formatting to your email and you click the Compose feature, it will open up a window below. These are your formatting options. So you can change the font type. You can make it bold, italic, underline, or change the size of the text. You can also make it centered. You can move it to the left, the right, or even justify it. You can also number it or add bullet points, as well as additional features that are available. You can also change the color of the Here you have a resource. It's an interactive link. This link is located in the video description, and you can use it just to play around with formatting an email. With your email account, you also get additional features which include a calendar. You can create notes. If you have tasks, you can add them to your calendar, and you also have contacts that you can save and use for additional email usage. The calendar feature is located to the right of your email. So you have an online calendar, and it makes it easy to schedule appointments, organize tasks, and manage your time. It's easy to quickly edit and change your schedule. You'll have access to your calendar from any device at any time. With the calendar feature, creating, tracking, and editing appointments and events are easy. You can create a new appointment and include the title, the start and end time, the location of the appointment. You can add a reminder or even notes, and there's much more to the calendar feature. In class, we will go more in detail about the calendar and how to set up an appointment or an event. One of the additional features is having contacts. Contact is a list or collection of email addresses used to send emails to your friends, families, co-workers. You can organize their contact information just like in an address book. Once added to your contact list, it's easy to find their information and send out emails. Adding contacts. It's easy to add a person to your contact list. To add a new contact, you should enter the first name and the last name, as well as an email address. You can also add a phone number and an address. When you're creating an email, you would just select a recipient from your contact list, and the recipient's email will be added automatically to the message. You can do a search when you're creating an email and just type in the person's first name or last name or the beginning of the email, and it will give you a list that you can pick from. You would simply click the one that you want, and it will be added to the email that you're creating. Organizing your email. When you open an email in your inbox, it will open automatically your message pane, which will be at the top of the message. From here, you can read your message and choose how to respond with a variety of commands. This is your email message pane. The arrow will take you back to your inbox. To archive, this will take the message and put it in the all email area, and you can find the email by using the search option. You can make it a spam, which will put it in the spam folder. You can delete it. You can mark it as unread. You can snooze it, which will put it at the top of your email inbox, and when you run the cursor across it, it will have a snooze button. You can add it to your task. You can move it to a folder that you've created. You can label it, or you can click the three dots and bring up the More option, which will bring a drop-down window, and you can decide what you want to do with it from those options. To organize your emails, it is so much easier to find them and organize them if you create folders. So you can create a label, which is Gmail's way of creating a folder. So you would open up Gmail, you would click the mail, click More, scroll down to the labels section, and then create a new label. So as you see in the example, number 1, the mail, once you click that, you will go down to More, which is number 2. And once you do that, it will expand and give you the option to create a new label. When you click to create a new label, this window will appear and you will have the option to name your label or your folder what you would like, and then click Create. So after you've created your label or your folder, when you open an email, you will have the option to move that email into a folder. You would click the Move icon, and a drop-down window will appear where it will give you the option to move that email into the folder of your choice. Now this is an example. After you click the Move to, you would just select the destination folder from the drop-down window. And here where you see the search icon, you would just type in the folder if you're not sure, and it will bring up a list of all the folders that you have available, including spam, trash, or even give you the option to create a brand new folder to put the email in. Now we've come to the end of the video. I hope you found this very useful, but I would also like to include some terminology that might be helpful as well. So we've got, and I'm just going to run through them really quick, your inbox, you've got archive, spam, delete, unread, and after you've finished in your email account, as I said before, it is best to sign out, especially if you're using a public computer. So for email safety, sign out of your account prevents your email from being used by someone else. And you would simply do that by clicking on the profile photo in the upper right-hand corner and then clicking sign out as the arrow points to, and then you're finished. This concludes the presentation. If you have any questions or comments that you think would be helpful in creating additional videos, please get in touch with me and let me know. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel and all the other videos we have available to you. Thank you for watching, and come again.